Hey everyone, it's an Ice Yarns haul. I'm going to open up everything I got. I think it's my biggest haul to date. There are two large packages here. I'll show you everything. Let's get into it. I'm gonna start with everyone's favorite or one of the most popular yarns. And I have to say, now that I've gone through two skeins and I'm into the third and fourth one in a blanket that I showed in the What's on My Hook video, I completely understand why. Even though I couldn't find the center pull in one of the skeins, which was very frustrating. This one looks a bit weird because this one looks much smaller than this. I wonder if I should weigh these. Anyway, so I wanted to try a few colors, and I always find it super helpful to show or when people show colors. Even though Ice Yarns are really good with their photos, they photograph every single item, so you can get a good idea from the website. But still, it's nice to see maybe colors together. I find that helpful, kind of to figure out color combinations that you like. Everything will be listed below with the colors and everything and links, so don't worry about that. This one is Savor, which is 100% Draylon acrylic, 200 grams, 330 meters. It's a 4 weight yarn, but it's a pretty chunky 4, and I love it. I think for blankets it's perfect. And they recommend a 5mm knitting needle. Now I'm making a blanket with a 7mm hook, but you could also do 8 for sure. So this color is rose pink, and I just love these kinds of pinks. So I want to do a blanket probably for my bedroom, which is not pink, but I think it would coordinate. It's kind of like a grayish brown. And then this one is powder pink, so I thought these two together would look just beautiful. And yeah, I think I was right. And then the one that I got the first time I ordered is this color. This is light powder pink, and I just thought these three together would look really, really nice. So a muted color palette. This one is, I was surprised by the name because I would have thought this would be light powder pink. This one is a lot grayish, as you can see. So I think it would be kind of a nice neutral to these already somewhat muted colors. And then just to give you also an idea, I ordered more of the light cream, which I think it's like my perfect white or cream. I think I prefer it to white, although I'll probably order white at some point just to see how I like it. Maybe with super bright colors I'll like it better, but right now I'm very into the light cream. So these together, actually not sure I like it. This one feels a bit warm to me, and these are kind of cooler. And then the last Savor that I got is the Anthracite black. So I don't usually do dark colors, but I thought it would be fun for to try something, to have that possibility of like a pop. So these are the ones that I got from Savor, and I highly recommend like trying it. To me, it's, even if you are missing like some colors, I would definitely just buy like the staple colors, like neutrals or something like this from Savor, and then mix it with other brands. Okay, two eyelash yarns that I wanted to try, and I'm not sure that, I don't know, I have to explore this yarn. I'm kind of playing with the idea of doing like a crochet along, and I really want to mix different textures. This one looks a bit like, yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work for me, but maybe I could do like a fun pillow or something for my kids. So this one is Eyelash Colorful. There's a cat here. Sorry. Wasn't expecting cats. I thought they were outside. So, okay, this one, colorful orange, green, pink, yellow, eyelash. I like the structure of eyelash for like a fuzzy yarn. It's surprisingly easy to work with and see what you're doing, you know, especially if you use a larger size hook. Let me tell you about this. 100% polyester. It feels nice. It feels soft. 50 grams will give you 75 meters. They call it a 5-weight yarn, so like a bulky yarn. And they recommend 6 to 7 millimeter knitting needle. I used, what did I use? I think I used like a 7 or something. I did like a sample of this, so you can see that on my video trying out yarns. And I'm trying to think if these two together look completely crazy or cute. I think more crazy. But you can see that a lot of the colors, I mean, especially here, kind of repeating. This doesn't have like the blue and the purple, but it has kind of all of the other colors here. So maybe I'll figure something out to do with these two. So yeah, I wanted to see how it looks. I'm not in love with it, but I have to work it out, like see how, you know, it works up. Sometimes that makes a huge difference. Okay, this is a color I had to try. I'm all about the pinks, and I think it's a bit too garish. This is Eyelash, some sort of pink. I'll put the link below, don't worry. And it's quite crazy. I think it's the kind of thing, you know, you have to pair it with something else to make it look less insane. Maybe something, you know, like black or white, something like that, to calm it down a little bit. It doesn't feel actually as okay, it feels okay. This one felt somehow a little bit nicer. And yeah, it's kind of crazy. I have to like kind of think, these all just look like crazy Muppets. So I have to think how I can make them work for me. I'll try and look on like the internet, the net, and see if there are any interesting, inspiring projects. Or I'll just do like a Muppet, a Muppet cushion. So yeah, not super crazy about these two. It actually looks nicer on camera than it does in reality. It's pretty garish. Okay. Now I wanted to try a couple of new yarns. So I bought just like a pack of each, trying to be very, you know, careful not to buy a bunch before I try the yarn. This is Elite Baby Fuchsia. I thought the color was beautiful. And let's see, I was a bit disappointed from Softly Baby. I know like it seems to be a favorite, but okay, this feels very nice. So this is what I expected kind of Softly Baby to feel. It feels very nice. This is 100% anti-peeling acrylic. 50 grams will give you 125 meters. It's a size 3 yarn, and they recommend a 4 millimeter knitting needle. I think like a number 5 hook would work well with this. It's pretty, it's like, it's a nice thickness. There's a nice thickness to it. So I kind of just wish, like, why do they make 50 gram balls? I mean, it's fine when you're doing something like, you know, a small pattern with like motifs where you need a little bit, but you know, if you cut the yarn anyway, then just make everything like, just make them like 200 gram skeins. I don't know, I think I would prefer that personally. Especially like at Ice Yarn where you can't buy, you know, a single skein. So if I have to buy 400 grams anyway, just give me two skeins of 200 grams each. This is beautiful. I will do a video, you know, working them, creating samples. I'm really looking forward to trying this. My only issue with it is that it has these tiny skeins, and I think it's really annoying when you just want to make like something like a sweater or a blanket or whatever without a lot of color changes, and you have to, you know, switch like 10, 20 skeins. That's kind of annoying to me. But all in all, love the color and the feel of it. Okay, another yarn that I wanted to try is the baby Modal, and I chose dark salmon. It was hard to pick a color, of course. The color is beautiful, so I'm happy with that. And Modal is made from tree bark, so it is a fiber that I would be interested to explore. So this is baby Modal. It is 55% Modal, 45% acrylic. 50 grams will give you 115 meters. It's a size 3 yarn. They recommend 4 to 5 millimeter knitting needle. So I don't know, I think like a 4 to 5 hook would work well. It feels nice. It's definitely not as soft as the Elite Baby, but it feels nice. And again, I have to work it out. I think it might be a really nice option for kind of lighter garments. So that's what I had in mind for it. The fiber, yeah, it looks, I think there is some splitting potential, but it looks pretty tightly wound. So that's one of the amazing things about Savor. Not that this compares to Savor, it's like apples and oranges, but just had to mention that it doesn't split at all, which is the only issue I have with my favorite acrylic yarn, the Chunky Monkey from Fuchsia. It splits, but besides that, it's perfection. But Savor doesn't split, so if you're like a beginner, if you want to do like, you know, blankets, have things that work up fast, try Savor. Okay, so what else do I have? I have this, I bought another one of the sale plain pink. I'm not sure it's looking, does it look the same like the one that I got? It feels very nice. It works out also nice, and I think I can make a cute maybe like cardigan or something from it, or maybe even a scarf. I do like wearing scarves, and we do need scarves here in Europe. So I talk about this and show it in previous videos. What else that I got new? This is another one that I kind of repurchased, the Sale Plain Gold. It's a lovely yarn, very, very similar to Macaron, the whole experience, very similar. It doesn't look exactly the same, but it pretty much, I think it would also combine perfectly with Macaron. So I just got another pack of that. And okay, let's talk about the sale items. Okay, so in my last haul, I showed you a sale yarn that was very similar to Macaron, which I'm obsessed with, and I just wanted to check, and I thought maybe it would also help you. The problem with their sale items and also other listings is that sometimes something will have exactly the same name and a different code. So currently, or when I bought these, they had even more than 3 listings with different codes and same name, Sale Plain Ecru. And I was just like curious to see what the differences were. To me, they all looked very, very similar to Macaron. They work up beautifully. So I just bought 5 packs of these, and I wanted to see how similar they are. I'll just talk briefly about this. So this is kind of very airy, and to me this is like perfect sweater weather yarn, and I just thought like a basic color, I can then mix it with other colors. The price is ridiculous, and I think it's just beautiful. So this one is, yeah, sail plain, and this one I suspect is really, really similar to Macaron. The composition is very similar. It's a little bit lighter, like fluffier, and I think maybe also, no, I think the yardage is pretty similar. So 50 grams of this will give you 90 meters, and I think it works nicely with a number 6 to like 6, 7 hook. And then this one is another. We're gonna take a look. I just need to keep the packages so I'm not, oh, it has the code on the ball, so. Because I really suspect that they're the same. So I wanted to see for myself the differences. Okay, they don't look exactly the same. So this one ends with, this is the code with 270, this is 606. This one feels nicer, but I think they all kind of tick the same box. Woolly, synthetic, so vegan friendly yarns. And then this one is 603. Okay, so for some reason, this one they say has 160 meters. That's why I ordered it, because I was curious. It kind of looks the same. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I guess I could just like start knitting with it and see how far it gets me. This one is also a composition of acrylic, polyamide, and a bit of elastan. Like Macaron, the percentages are not exactly the same. Yeah, but they say 160 meters. This one they say 90 meters, and this one they also say 90 meters. So not sure how that will work. I don't know, maybe I'll do samples. These are running out, so I don't know if it's like worth it to take the time when, you know, to do a review when no one can really get them. But I got a bunch, and I think they're just like a great staple to have. So if you're interested, you know, it's not, if you're ordering anyway from Ice Yarns, maybe grab a pack or two of these, then you can combine them with another yarn and make like a nice sweater. Yeah, I'm really curious about this one, that it says that it's 160 meters. That's like almost double this. So they all look incredibly the same to me. I don't know what to tell you. We'll see. These two, they looked very similar to the light salmon that I got last time, and I loved how that looked with the macaron. So that was my intention, to get these as a combination. This is called Sail Plain Neon Orange, and it's not so neon, and it's actually a really nice orange. So this is one of those kind of super fine halo yarns that I think are super scary to just work with on their own. So to me, look how fine that is. It's super fine. Let's see what the thing says. Sail Plain, 50 grams will give you 400 meters. This is 80% acrylic, 20% something else. But the label, I can't see on the label. And yeah, I'm going to use it with other fibers. So I think like more of like a, probably like a chunky acrylic yarn, and just create something with them. I don't see myself using this on its own. That's too scary. And then I thought the blue one will kind of be the same. This is Sail Plain, it says black, but the listing was Sail Plain blue, obviously. And I think this is also this one of those, yeah, halo super thin yarns. Again, I thought maybe to combine this with a blue macaron and make more of like a floushy sweater. So that's the plan. The color is very nice, like a deep, camera makes it look, I think, a little bit flatter. It's a bit more intense in real life than what it looks on camera. It's not a muted color at all. And then, last but not least, you know it had to come, Macaron. So they have 3 new colors, I think, which are not super exciting. They're like gray, gray, and gray. And I don't mind wearing gray, but I usually prefer kind of like cream or peachy colors, corally colors, or kind of muted purples and pinks. But I wanted to see it. So this one is Macaron Light Gray. Let's take a look. And this one I got another Ecru. And I actually, yeah, this one looks nice. I love the Macaron yarns, if you didn't know that by now. So, just want to show you. These are just perfect for sweaters. This one, it feels like nice. It's a little, nah, it's not really scratchy. But it has kind of these fibers. You can see like these black or darkish fibers, which I think will look really pretty worked up. But the other macarons don't have them, so I thought maybe, you know, it'll make it a bit more scratchy, but no, it feels nice. It's not like, it's a really nice sweater. Sweater yarn. And yeah, I need to kind of find a good combo of this, maybe with white. I think that could look pretty. So that's it. That's all I got. Thank you so much for watching. Check out the links below if you want to check these out. And I will be doing another video to try out. I don't have a lot of new yarns, but I have a couple. So I might try them to show you how it looks. Maybe also the eyelash, so we can take a moment to see the Muppet yarn. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.